welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a great day. We are today going to play some more of the Forgotten City. And we kind of did the first loop, which is like either time travel kind of thing. And then I don't know what's going to happen next. I kind of just like got to where you're talking to a guy at the start. And then I guess we're going to go find out why everyone's been turned to gold. Anyway, let's get into the game and see what happens. I didn't know this was partly made by people in Australia. That's cool. Okay, let's see. Continue. I know we talked to the guy and then we are getting told to go up to here. I did see this person before. We'll send this person again.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called silphium, but that Culus cubulatus decius won't give it to me.
I have some silphium resin here. Take a look.
What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. Awesome. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Maybe. I'm a time traveler. Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. I heard she got sick earlier and went to find medicine. Wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look. If you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
I keep hearing statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Tell me a bit more about Nevia.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician. But she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues. Like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace. Barred the door from the inside.
Yeah, we've
and
heard
nobody's
this.
seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain.
That's horrible.
He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out, and you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
Okay, I'll get right on it.
Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Let me know how you go.
Will do. Can we talk to this guy? No, because he's just a statue. Those doors closed on me.
I hope you're coping.
Oh, hello. Oh, what? Hey. She's up.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was
No
there something
problem.
you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Yes, you should. Can I ask what happened to
As
you?
much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the
The
golden rule.
golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
So they poisoned you?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
I can't help unless you tell me what happened.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
Is there have all the time
All
in the world.
right. I'd been here about a week. When it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when
Okay.
my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So
they all
she
trapped you.
suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
And you screwed yourself then. Why would he lend you so much money, thinking you'd be out of here before you ever had to pay back
I'm
the
not
loan?
proud of it, but yes, I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out.
Tried to
Do
kill
you
her,
want to
maybe?
know what it was? Hemlock.
Oh no.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Surely that would have broken the golden rule.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral. And made
And she
me
just
wear
wanted out of the
immodest,
place.
humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife
Sounds
Claudia
like a
was
crappy
just as
life.
bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours. Only
Just
for
kinda
her
like the
to pour
slave, pretty
slop on
much.
it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
That is. You poisoned yourself.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
You're not exactly innocent. I'm sorry to hear that.
I brought it
She
on
didn't know that
myself.
was the way that she was going
I
to get
trusted
taken
one
out.
of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what'll happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
Is there anything I can
I
do?
doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I have a better idea. How much would it cost to buy your freedom? You're not thinking of breaking it,
No,
are you?
of course not. I would never. But I can dream.
How much would it to buy your
A lot.
freedom?
But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly
That's
the
not good.
same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are
gosh.
in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps I can help
I
him
doubt
too.
you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
See what I can do.
But please don't take too long.
All
All
Don't
right.
need anything else.
Thank you again for saving my life.
No problem. Okay, so
May Apollo keep you safe.
what are we doing? Where's quest kind of things? Okay, here. We got leads. Locked villa. Find a way into the palace. If I get out to the treatment for the rheumatism. Oh, kind of bow. Figure how to stop. Yeah, okay. We'll go for this one. But oh, I can't do that yet. Need to try go to the villa, I guess. What's this guy up to?
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
What's your
Can't
story?
talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Seleucia on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions, the 6th, the one they call Ironclads.
Okay then. How'd you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Why are you still wearing legionary armor?
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Why don't you have a weapon?
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to
Wonder if we can get into the
improvise now.
chasm. Not much of a talker,
If
are
you
you?
were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
Are you suffering from rheumatism?
Nobody is supposed to know about that. Did Lucretia tell you?
figure it out on my own.
Look,
Oh, I figured
I
it out on my
haven't
own.
been at my best lately. All my joints ache constantly, and the pain. It has a way of messing with your head. I get stirred up by things that shouldn't bother me, and then there's the statues. And
They're
my
talking.
doubts about my faith. And I just want to scream. You want to help me? Do what Lucretia hasn't been able to do. And find me something to make the pain go away. Until then, get out of my face.
Poor guy. I can't help. Okay, he's busy.
Hey,
What's he
Virgil,
busy doing?
how much would you want to make me a bow?
I
For
should
the
talk to him
last
later.
time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome
Oh
to
my
our little
god, his
community.
stare is scary.
My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. I hear we have you
Virgil.
to thank for saving Julia's life. I'm glad you arrived when you did.
How'd you know? You only just met me. What's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people, that kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Why not? Tell me about the city's
Oh,
history.
I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
Isn't it common for Romans to copy Greek art and architecture?
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there
Most
was a
likely.
way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
Tell me about the city's
Gladly.
architecture.
Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake and allows us to fish and farm.
Okay then. If they bring water into the city, could we use them to escape? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you may have the problem with the process kind of thing, but there should be ways to sneak
Hey,
through.
not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it.
Okay. Nice to know. Tell me about the temple up on
You
the
mean
bluff.
the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city.
That's where the
Unfortunately,
person that's like watching
someone
over
else
everyone
went out
is.
of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the golden rule? Unless
No, there'll be a
somebody
person,
figures out a
of
way
course.
inside, I suppose we'll never know.
Ask about
Of
something
course.
else. Do you know where it
You
is?
wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'd tell you the same thing I
So
tell
people
everyone
make
else.
their way
There are
in
much
like we
worse
did,
places to live out
then
your
can't
days.
get out.
You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the golden rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Noviomagus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
What do you think about the
Some
golden
people
rule?
say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once
Yeah,
you've
it's
been
most
here
like a
long enough,
person that's
you'll notice
doing it to
people
people.
doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
I think so.
Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave.
Taking them out.
The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
How do you remove a god from
Good
power?
question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
I know it's graffiti. What does it
Oh.
mean?
It means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the golden rule.
Why does someone
Look,
think that?
I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Do you like men?
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean.
Fair enough.
Yes,
You
I
sure?
like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility.
That's
The
horrible.
Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Sorry to hear
Nice
that.
of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought
They would
that
be
was the
numb with
case.
each other anyway.
It seems
Like,
I was
just
wrong.
eat anyone. Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never
That's
really
fair
been
enough.
interested in any of the
Not
men
anyone
here.
else's business.
Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any
No.
of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Oh well, I'm sure it will sort itself out.
Let's hope so.
Who are you gonna
Well,
vote for?
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
Anything I can do to change
My
that?
vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Nice to talk to you.
So we're still continuing what we're doing. Oh,
Help!
what's this?
You have to do something.
What am I
A
meant
man
to do?
arrived in the baths. Real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon.
Oh no.
Do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
How? I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's
looks
bow is
crazy.
the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Pardon me. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Hear the whisper,
What?
voice whisper now?
We don't have time for this. I have to go.
What is with your eyes, lady? They're crazy. Never mind, I don't know why I said that. Why is it doing this? She's gonna go in and die.
The shrine is collapsing.
Oh, okay. That's not good. Well, she's kind of gone. Warning sign.
Fabia, no!
Shrine may
Oh God,
collapse at any
she's
moment.
dead. Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her.
No,
Oh,
who's this?
Fabia,
Oh,
why
there.
did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
What the hell? What's this guy up to?
I can't believe she is dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment she is lying dead under a pile of rubble. The
Yeah, I
gods
say
are
that.
cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden upon you. I
Talk to
can't
me more.
believe she is dead.
No,
The gods
okay.
are-
We already talked like that. So she's gone fully, or will we go back in time to fix it? Can we go for here? Is this where we came from at one point? Whoa.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I don't know a Quintius.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So,
Okay, you
if
go
you
find him
tell
then.
me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
Got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
We're just a small community of strangers who wound up here by accident. Why don't you put down the bow and you can come and see for
Oh, how
yourself?
very welcoming of you. You want me to let my guard down, is that it? You're not
No.
going to get
Oh,
your
yeah,
claws
kind of.
into me. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Wait, what's the mystery cult? You've got it wrong, dear. We're not cultists.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
I don't really know. I'm looking for a way out. We're not keeping it a secret. We're all trapped here. Still looking for
So
a way
you
out.
admit you're not allowed to leave.
It's not that we're not allowed to leave, but we physically cannot leave. There's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, That sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw
Well, you're
the
not gonna be able to get
inscription
out, buddy.
saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
Yes, because it's true.
You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
There were once people who turned gold as
You
punishment.
lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
No, it's because they're obviously turning to it when there's a sin. We didn't turn them to gold. A god did it, and we don't know which one.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it. It's all clear to me now.
Well, I
The
don't believe in the
secret
God.
sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is.
I don't know where he is,
Do
though.
not waste it.
No idea who he is or where he is. What can you tell me about Quintius? What's it going to take for you to let this go? Gold, take all the gold you want. I wouldn't help you even if I did know who he was. Yeah, tell me about who he is.
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burned half of Rome to the ground and killed
like
thousands in the
Alexandria?
process.
How do you know he set fire to Rome? That hardly means he did it. Archaeologist inside. Perhaps the Emperor was looking for a
Who are
scapegoat.
you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome, like he does? No, you do not. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I have no idea who or where he is.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last
Oh, no.
words?
For last time I'm not cultist, you said you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth. Jesus Christ, you're an idiot. If you fire the arrow, everyone is going to die. You have no idea what you're in for, do you? Yeah, everyone's gonna
Well,
die.
I'd say
if you
that's
do it.
rather convenient, since I was planning to kill you all anyway.
And there we go.
For the sins of the one.
Oh, okay. Run. I don't know if I'm gonna go. Oh, that's not going the right way. Whoa, no. Go, 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 go. Jump. We're out of there. No, you don't. Nope. Hey, that one. Oh, okay, that one is there. Damn it. Well, we can say he's gonna sin.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
My clerics, I need to take care of some things urgently.
Sounds serious. I'm listening.
Yulia is dying, but Lucintra can't help her without this solution. Take some of it and go quickly.
Yulia? Oh no. Alright, I can do that. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
He is not going to find out. Okay. How do we do this? Oh, there we go. Okay, we need to go up to this guy.
Arve,
Oh, who are you?
a new face. Arve, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Well, I need things done, that's why. Sorry, what should have I done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is.
Pretty
So,
much.
let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing
Sounds good.
change.
How'd you end up
You
here?
know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river, unconscious, and sent me in here.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you?
Yeah, it's a funny name. It's an older name, but not uncommon where I'm from. It carries negative connotations where I'm from.
Why is that?
It's a memes.
The memes? What are the memes?
A meme is a small image you share with other people who have become a bit like their own language.
So, a bit like Egyptian hieroglyphs then?
I guess. Something like that.
So your people make hieroglyphics depicting this accursed character, the one they call Karen?
Yeah, pretty much.
I wonder if... No,
What were you going to say?
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have
What, you
you
gotta start making some
spoken with any
memes?
of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
Alright, I'll do
Good.
that.
Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
Oh, pardon me, a cough and a hiccup. Welcome to Livia.
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the golden rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
Yeah, because everyone's turning gold. I'll be careful.
Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
I'll see what I can do. Get
Come
right
back
on
to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbours.
it. I've probably got something I can
Harvey
say.
again. Did you find what you need?
Do you know way
I
out of
don't,
here?
I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
What do you think
I'm
about
quite
God?
sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory.
Are you
and
even
in
having a
return,
harvest in here?
We offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Why not? I have time.
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all, until finally they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon live. Now, the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately, the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic. Realizing only a select few possess such powers, says to her husband, Philemon, "I think these men are
Princess
gods in
Jesus, probably.
disguise." Immediately, the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine, and the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them, "You have passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together. Meanwhile, Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map. Some
That's
say
pretty
the
horrible.
moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests.
Well, of course you're being
But
nice
I
to
like
people.
to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Or perhaps a way the gods might kill you at any moment for failing the test. They don't even have to tell you what the rules are. No, I'll just say I
I'm
agree.
pleased to hear it.
What's the status of
It
the
must be
lecture?
completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
Who's
All
allowed
of
to
the
vote?
male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless
Sorry,
they're
what-
running, of course.
Why not the females? Can I vote
Well,
then?
you're not a citizen yet. So, no, I'm afraid not. But if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
Yeah, kill them.
By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course.
What's your role in
I'm
the election?
responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed.
Can I nominate another
You can,
candidate?
assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination.
Can we start the election
As
now?
I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk. But I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
I just want it over and done with. Holding it early may prevent conflict between voters.
Yes, I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is additional conflict. Very well. I'll get things started right away.
I don't know what that's gonna do. Okay, he's apparently busy. Let's go and tell the guy about the assassin kind of person. He's not busy. Figure out how to neutralize our man. Oh, that's annoying. I thought we would be able to go and say.
Oh, another one fresh out of the... Oh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Nothing, because I've already talked to you about all the stuff. Nothing in here. So I need to try get the bow off that guy.
Help! You have to do something.
Okay, we've already talked to you. I'll get right to it.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
You're not going there?
Why?
Just trust me.
All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Okay. There we go. I had to try it at least. Oh, I didn't save it. Oh, okay, we're here anyway. Okay, what's this guy up to here? We've got to try get the bow off him. I don't know if I'll be able to.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Yes, I saw him worshipping a small round shrine inside the city, second building on your left.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Okay then. What's in here? Does he kill people in here? This is not where we came from, is it? Oh, it is where we came from. Whoa. Oh, okay. Thanks for the bow. Yep, we'll take that. What's this? By order of Emperor Nero, all loyal sons of Rome are ordered to hunt and execute the arsonist murderer Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, a citizen from the Aventine district of Rome. He is about 40 to 50 years old. His average height, average build, has dark hair and has one green eye, one blue eye. He is typically clean shaven and is known to associate occultist and suffers from delusion of grandeur. So that's pretty much what we were kind of told by the guy. We got like 1 coin. Okay. Well, we can't go and sin. I did not do it. What did you not do? Oh, it's this guy, yeah.
Hello? Hello?
What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
Did you sin though? What did you do?
No. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Did you think you were going to steal? Or you're a thief?
I would never. I'm good.
Is that all? You
said
were
I did
saying
it.
you were looking for treasure.
More than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
What the hell? Oh, liability.
Yes. They said I have to live here now. And gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Sure. What is it? Oh gosh, it's long. Summary is Magistrate Sentius explains Dooley was locked up to prevent him from trespassing. Okay, so Magistrate Sentius to Duilius. I am writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behaviour arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have several occasions been caught trespassing, including around cistern, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to the community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you and remember why you are incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory.
What does it say?
Kinda say that's fair enough. It says they caught you trespassing several times and they locked you up to stop you from breaking the golden rule.
My treasure.
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died.
Oh, poor dude.
It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, she seemed alright. If you give me the key, I can try to find out what
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone.
You can trust me.
Trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
The magistrate put you in here for a reason. You told the magistrate to get you out of here. Yeah, put you in here for a reason.
I don't like you.
Well, Give me it. Damn it. So I have to go and be nice to him next time. Okay, so what's in here? Oh, what's this? The Myth of the Golden Rule by Dotoris the Younger. As per our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the gods responsible for the city, for our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion. He deserves our admiration, but here I must depart from custom, for his attempt at opposing the strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching, deserving of our contempt. Who among us has not awoken at night in a cold sweat, fearing for some accidental transgression of the Golden Rule? All of us must accept that we are all capable of error, whether from momentary lapse in judgment or conscious decision based on faulty reasoning. Yet the great threat, the sword of Damocles, that we live under is, I believe, merely a deception, and I shall prove to you. Let me begin by dismissing the counter-arguments. First, it may be argued that the inscription stating, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one," is evidence that the Golden Rule is very real, but that is logically unsound, for we cannot assume the writers knew any more than we did. That this message was inscribed does not make it true, any more than if we were to inscribe Dotoris the Young as a god. Second, it may be argued that the statues in this place are evidence of the Golden Rule is real. You need not remind me it was I who discovered them all around the city. It was I who collected them, placed them in a handcart, and placed them in niches in niches in which they sit today. I will not soon forget them, and yet I refuse to leap to the conclusion that they were once real people. There's simply no evidence to support that conclusion. When we read the story of Venus, bring Bicamelons or something, I don't know what that is, sculpture, Galatea to life, we do not believe it is true. Why should we take a different view here? But ultimately, these arguments are just that. After years of living in fear, there's only one way for me to prove the Golden Rule is a falsehood. Is that, and that is through action. Friends, I apologize in advance for this, but one day you will see this moment as a turning point in our city's history. Let us see, once and for all, the Golden Rule is real, as I strike one of you with my fist. And that took him out. Even though he's not striked anyone. They were drinking. What's this person doing? Okay. What is in here? What was that? Ooh. Does that count as stealing? Oh, for that person was drinking. There's nothing on the ground. Okay, so, ooh, we can go down here. Oh, that's the back end of that. Okay. Do we actually see anything in here? Can't really get past you. Oh. Looks like someone has been hard at work on a prototype zipline. Yeah, they were. And that's why we have it now. That's stealing. Poem. My life has been torturous as the 7 labors of Hercules, often defeated and enslaved, yet I would suffer it all again gladly, because each loss wound and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you any more than hold vested flame, but to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow is enough. I wish I could write poems. They sound nice. It's never good at it in school.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Whereas for magistrate, counted by I would rather drink Illyria's special brew.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
But she's busy.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Who is talking? Is her? Or where's the other person? Model arena. Small wooden model of arena, possibly Verona arena, which was completed in the 1st century and is still in use today. That's cool.
You, Sisyphus,
oh, we can talk.
are just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
What's your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
Pardon me. I'm sorry, I have no idea what it means.
They never do.
Do you know way out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
This sounds scary. You need help?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Figure out why Olivia is acting strangely. What do you think about the golden rule?
Shadows. This is their punishment.
Gosh, what is happening with the stream? Like, I'm seeing it on my phone and it's gone wild. Let's see. I'm gonna open the app again. They really did screw up the Twitch app, didn't they? Right. Can you tell me about the pattern you saw?
You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more. The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Oh, it can't steal. Oh, there's the person that was talking.
Handsome.
Oh, this is Illyria.
Oh, you're
Or Aurelia.
here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before. A certain learning and sophistication.
Well, I'm an archaeologist. What do you expect? And you're as charming as you are beautiful. Let's stop it. No, please go on. Not interested, sorry. Don't waste your breath. I know you're a whole person. I'll say about charming as you are beautiful.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
Yeah, of course. What, you came on to me?
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
What's your story?
Let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
This is not going to go well.
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
I was meaning to escape from the city. It's cute, but seriously, do you know a way
Straight
out?
to business, huh? I can work with that. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So,
Do you want to give me the
how
same
badly
thing?
do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
No. Not interested. I know it's a scam. Tell me about what I'd be buying.
Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again.
Yeah, because I'd be dead, that's why. If you have a way out, why haven't you used it yourself?
Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now.
Is it kind of unethical to keep all these people trapped in here, knowing there's a way
I
out?
think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's
Yes,
just
it
good
is.
business. Now, do you want it or not?
No, I'm not interested.
Ha,
I know it's a
it's
scam.
hardly my fault if people misunderstand the terms of a deal. I mean, it does say, let the buyer beware, right outside my tavern.
What do you think about
I
the
just
golden
try
rule?
not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Heard any interesting gossip?
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
Here's 10
Have you
denarii.
met Livia? She used to do my hair, until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now, she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
Here's another 10.
I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is.
What about
Whatever
something
you
else?
like. All right. See ya.
So that is saying what she said. Yeah, let buyers beware. What's up here?
You
Stay
stay
there.
away from my money.
Large vat of brewing beer. There's a layer of small insects drowning on the surface. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, okay, she actually came up. Okay, we can't get in now. Brass mirror has been polished into a rudimentary mirror, which has been used for applying makeup.
Unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink. Get out!
Is this actually gonna make me steal? Yep.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Celebrating, I made the easiest 1,000 denarii ever made. Selling it away, Desperate Fall. Of course, it may not have been the way she was hoping. The hemlock would teach her for insulting my hair, and since it didn't break the golden rule, I may have to try this again sometime. Well, let's take it. Oh, there she was. Oh, okay.
Salve,
tell him
friend.
what to do again.
Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
We had the conversation before. I need you to take care of some things urgently.
Sounds serious. I'm listening.
Amelia is dying. Can't be helped without the psyllium, whatever it is. Take care of that and go quickly. I need you to stop Fabio from entering the empty shrine.
Yulia?
Yeah.
Oh no. Alright, I can do that.
And yeah, the shrine.
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
What? Stop Fabio from going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Ah, okay.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Okay, that's cool. I might go down there. They're pointing that way. Oh, there's... Oh, no, that's not the cable bean, is it? What's in here? Goose eggs. A bunch of goose eggs laid by the city's goose. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There you go. Yeah, can't get in over there. She will guide you? Who will? That person's running somewhere. Oh, we got an old chest. Or a bottle of wine. Possibly the last bottle of wine in the city. There. Running to somewhere. The bloodless shadow wander without flesh or bone. That doesn't sound good. There's a person punching another person. Wouldn't that be a sin? These might be climbable if only they could support my weight. I can't come that way. Maybe later on I can. Wrong way. So there's possibly a way out, maybe. Oh, actually, don't want to go out that way. Okay, so we're back here.
Vote for Malleolus. Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before, a certain learning and sophistication.
Stop it. No, please go on.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny. I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
I'm going.
All right, see ya.
You don't really need to talk to her.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Let's see anything in here.
Olivia,
There's a bottle.
would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare
Minted
away my
fish
customers.
sauce used as a condiment.
They follow
Whoever
their
lives here
trades,
must love this stuff.
imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again.
Okay, we're not stealing that.
You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Type of ancient Roman shield known as the scutum. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, what the hell has this guy been doing? Let's go stone carving. Phallic charm. Thought by Romans to have divine protective properties. Yeah, I'm sure it does. No, we're not taking that. Stone disc. Circular stone disc with a symbol of a fish carved into it. Looks like it might be religious in nature. There's a note. A dream diary from Kabash in which he describes his recurring dreams of a stranger named Curity. Kabash to Kabash. I told Lucitria about the dreams I've been having, and she said it might help her divine their meaning if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there, as always, his face shrouded in shadow from a peculiar ram headdress. Once again, he introduced himself as Curti and told me he dragged me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name, as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember where I heard it. I do not think I will sleep soundly again until I know who is Curti. So that's another name for us to find out who someone is. It's just another pot. Carving of a lion. It looks Egyptian. Isn't that like the pyramid? Not the pyramid, the Sphinx. I don't know where you are, whoever you are. Okay, so we are going back this way, going up here. Well, that person is going to jump off there. That's not good. Actually, I haven't been up here. Ceramic ink jar. It appears to be made from soot and water. Key to the chest in the Shrine of Apollo. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, that's more money. Someone put that there? Or is that just how they were? I guess that's how they were, because it's only doing it to people. Herb rack. A wooden rack containing various dried and ground substances. What? A larium? Small household shrine where ancient Romans offered daily prayers for protection. This one depicts Apollo. Oh, we got chest here. No, that's just coins again. Get off camera for a second. I actually have to blow my nose. I hate allergies so much. We go up, right? Oh, that's to go back out. Oh, that's a whole lot of coins. That's a good way to know where to go. So why is it that those people survive when a lot of these people are taken out? Let's be nice to this guy.
Hello? Hello? Have we met before?
Do you know a way
You're
out
going
of
to
here?
let me out of here? Really?
Well, I can try. Let me talk to the magistrate. Get you out of here. That's not what I said. I asked if you know a way out of here.
Oh. Please. I hate it here. It makes me very sad.
Let me talk to the magistrate.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Maybe this time we had a new magistrate. Maybe I'll break you out.
Rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad.
Then maybe it's time for a new magistrate.
Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
Get round to her. So we have to get people to change their decision, kind of thing, is it?
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
Statues come alive with fire a golden bow, arrows at them. I'll say no.
Well, between you and me, I found an old scroll from years ago, hastily written, in which the author claimed something extraordinary and terrifying. He wrote that when the golden rule is broken, statues spring to life all over the city, wielding golden bows and begin firing golden arrows at the inhabitants. Supposedly, one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
I think the golden goose is meant to be a cautionary tale.
Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
I'm interested.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan.
I have no idea.
But first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
The golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you know what.
But you want me to steal it?
Gods no. If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of our golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience,
it's kind of like the Indiana Jones kind of thing, isn't it?
Now,
or
you must have questions.
Aladdin.
Ask away.
Why can't I just take it? Why can't you do it yourself? Isn't this extremely dangerous?
When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Prometheus was also punished for eternity, if I recall correctly.
Only because he was silly enough to get caught.
That's true. Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Why can't I just
because
take
the
it?
gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal. So, are you in, partner?
Alright, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment.
Imagine he just like
And
stole
here
it
we
off
are,
me.
a gold leaf bow.
Fake gold leaf bow. Okay.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not
Okay.
watch over you.
Where is it? Not over that way. What's this say?
Greetings and salutations.
She will guide you. Who's gonna guide me? Oh, okay, so it's done here. Oh, quiver. And get the bow.
The
The many shall suffer for the
Ah.
sins of the one.
I can't do anything. Check from last save. I couldn't actually hit them. Oh, okay, so it's actually pulling the trigger. Into the shrine. Ooh. Inspect the statue. A large stone statue of Diana and the ancient Roman goddess of the hunt and moon in the underworld. Okay.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Yeah, we had that. There must be something I have to do then. Listen with the ears. Okay. Is there anything in here that I can actually do something? So we're not let out. Oh. Can we like do this? No. Does it say something about turn them off? Oh, okay. So extinguish the braziers. Now do we try get it? Now we attempt it, maybe? There we go. Nothing happened. We have the gold bow? I think we do. Do we attack that? Ooh, it turned gold. Oh, okay.
Do you have the bow?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
You locked me in here.
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're going to stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
How is this not against the golden rule? You said you'd split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
How can I trust you after you've double-crossed me like this? Let me right out here. Let me out of here right now. When I free myself, I'm going to kill you. Yeah, how can I trust you?
Have to take your chances,
Double-cross
I'm
me.
afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognise my own handiwork.
There's no way I'm giving this bow to you. I'll find another way out. Even if I gave it to you, you'd probably just leave me in here and forget. Yeah, exactly.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man. But I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
Yeah, we can maybe jump down here. Yep. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Right. No. And can't get there. Oh, it's chest. Let's see. Oh, cool. So there's solid things we can do. So that's cool. We can now turn things to gold ourselves. Naveria's Journal, Volume 1.
My beloved Galatea.
Oh, it's talking.
I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathroom, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman behind a stone. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and, disturbingly, it was as if she was looking behind me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul.
Oh crap.
That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings.
Kind of like House of Wax. Oh, this bit's got loading screen.
It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Find a way into the palace. Oh, okay. Oh, so we're in the palace now. Okay. So that's how she locked herself in then? Is that her? Whoa. Get back. Yeah, take that. Try to attack me. Two more, yep. Ah! Get back. See one right there. Don't see anything to pick up. More arrows. am I? Oh, we're actually in the palace. Okay.
You're not supposed to be here.
Ah. Take that. There's a hole there. Yeah, we'll go down there in a minute. Just looking around. Oh, what's it doing? It seems there's actually nothing else. Anything in the chest? Yep. Oh crap. Look like something's down there. Got a chest, more arrows. Didn't quite that. Oh! No! Whew. Okay. Hey, I hit you. Oh, I thought I could hit that. No, how do I get... Oh, what? I was almost up. Can't get me up. Can I like pick them up? I can't get up. There's a quiver. Come on. We go under? Is there anything I can actually do here? Maybe I can do that. Okay. Okay, so you guys come over here. Can I not, like, jump on top here? Yeah, like there. There we go. Don't know if that's how you meant to get up, but I got up anyway. Ouch. Right. Bet. Some coins. Gotta jump over here. Oh, there we go. So it's what I was supposed to be able to do before, but it doesn't let me. There we go. I don't know why it would want me to go back that way. Why is he saying thank you? Was that one of the other ones? Get out of here. Oh, there's more. Gotcha. Ah. We're on the other side. No, get back. Hey. Yeah, I was trying and you kept on going for me. Another chest and more arrows. There's a lot of blood there. It looks like this custom-made rack has been used to hold down golden statues and peel the golden layer from them. Ugh. That's horrible. We got palace doors, okay.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It
Kind
was
of
then
cool
that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Oh, that's horrible. It's kind of cool, like, that's referring to, like, all the, like, actual gods. Well, actual gods, as in the mythical gods, yeah. But it's just, yeah, tying back to those other ones that had to deal with things turning to stone and well, that person's not too happy. Reach the front of the palace. Oh, there was a golden arrow. Ah, get back. Get back. Can't even move. I was trapped. Was I ever actually... Oh, I was able to do that. That's silly. Oh gosh, I thought there was one there. Get all of it going on. What if it's like the elite people that are doing it to kind of control people? They just want to be like controlling everyone. No. Damn it. Okay. We got this area. Go along here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm helping you. Oh, that's gonna make me able to go up and over, I guess. money. Get back. Cool, more arrows. Any more of these dudes? There's gonna be ones coming here, aren't there? Yep. Come on. Oh, one didn't get done. Well, oh, we can take their coins. Over there, yeah. Oh, there's another bit that's going to be read out.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Hey. You know incoming? No, not yet. Oh, yeah, there. Gotcha, buddy. She tried her best to kind of try to save them, but it just made them worse. is where we were. Well, didn't see you, buddy. Oh, it's so disgusting. He is to be dead. Evidently, its death didn't break the golden rule. Yeah. Let's see if the rain comes. No. Okay. Okay, that didn't do anything. Are you whispering to me through the statue somehow? I understand what you're saying. Behind you, okay. Oh. He's gonna attack me. Must be Navia.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
You're gonna attack me, we'll both be encased in gold. It's nothing to do with me. You'll be encased in gold.
I care about that. I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
Got nothing to do with me?
I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her.
I didn't do that.
She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
I'm trying to save the maybe? It's not just a statue whispering to me. A lot of them do. But it's always the same voice. I didn't hear any whispers. It sounds like you lost your mind. I'll go for the
What
top
do you mean,
one.
the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was
pointless.
Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me.
No.
Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
No, I
Liar. You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do.
I didn't make you do it.
One good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
I ended up here by accident. All I want to do is leave. You've been here by accident.
What are you talking about?
We got trapped in the tunnels under the city and came up inside the palace.
So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
Nope. Never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have
Pretty
I done?
much.
Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this. And in so much pain. It's the air.
You're gonna take herself
coming into
out.
contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together, All it would take is one little cut.
Wait, I can do all this if you tell me the treatment for rheumatism. Be happy to... I'd only be too happy to imprison you in gold. The rheumatism
It's too
one.
late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
I can cover her in gold again. I can wind back time and make it so I never came here. I can cover her in gold again.
How?
This golden bow as a weapon that encases people in
Really?
gold.
I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll tell you what you need to know. But if you're lying to me, I'll break
Why
the
would you
golden
want me
rule
to-
and kill you and everyone else in this city.
Why would you
Understood?
want me to turn her to gold again? Alright, stand back.
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain. The treatment for rheumatism is willow bark. I believe there's a pot of it already in the Shrine of Apollo. Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
Okay. So we've got to go on the
And never return.
Shrine of Apollo again. Yeah. If we're not come back here, can we talk to you again? No. I'm guessing this is the next way because it's loading. Okay. I'm not going to go there just yet because I want to see if there's anything I left behind.
What? Are you still here?
Yes, because I'm looking around. That's pretty horrible. Okay, let's go. Can we unlock this? We would have to sin again. Wonder where that guy went.
Wonder how much one of these statues is. Oh, hello there, partner. I'm glad you're here. I think there might have been some confusion about my little practical joke earlier. You see,
Yeah, I'm
my
sure.
plan was to give you a little fright. You know, like two friends joking around at the Saturnalia, and then surprise, I'd open the door. But when I opened it, you were gone.
I don't believe
Partner,
you.
I swear, this is just a misunderstanding. Look, why don't you keep our bow as compensation?
You mean my bow? Don't worry, I'm keeping
Fine,
it.
fine. It's a credit to you that you're able to see the humour in all of this. Now, can I help you with something? Very well. Another time.
Okay, we're going to end up having to break a roll at some point.
Shiny.
Where's Fabio again?
Salve and welcome. Need
Oh,
something?
this lady. What's your story?
There's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can.
How'd you end up here?
I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am. It's nice of you to say, but you should save your sympathy. Lots of people here need it more than I do. What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Why not give the place a chance before you try to leave? Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables, and Lucretia tries to keep us healthy. My friend Georgius is always mending our clothes, and Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places you could live out your days. Well, I can tell from your funny accent you're not from around here, but that doesn't mean you don't belong, does it? Oh, I try not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about, will we?
I like your optimism.
Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the Golden Rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop.
I've already talked to him.
All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
Okay. Let's go talk to the lady that's about the cure.
Feeling all right?
I figured out how to treat
You made it into the palace. I'm impressed. How is Nevia?
She's alive, but she just wants to be left alone and treat the treatment is well
We
over.
look back. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
A pot of finely shaved willow bark for a medical purpose. So I have to go give it to him.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did. That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Julia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Okay. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's all the way up that
Don't
way.
you just love springtime?
Actually, oh no, don't worry. Not in the moment.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
About your rheumatism.
What business is that of yours?
I figured out a treatment. Eat a pinch of this, swallow bark, and you should feel better in no time.
And this will work? Oh, thank God. Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after all. Thank you. I've been in a lot of pain lately. The rheumatism magnetism, these cursed statues always watching, and the crisis of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again. I owe you one.
No problem. No way out of here.
No, I don't. I did hear a rumor that Aurelia, the tavern keeper, has been offering to sell a way out. But I barely have two sesterci to rub together.
Yeah, well, she's a scammer. What do you think about the Don rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
What do you mean?
I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking?
Apparently they are.
Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I think you're right.
That doesn't help me.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
What are you gonna do to change it? You said you owed me one, remember?
Who do you want me to vote for?
Sentius.
Fine. I'll vote for Sentius. But no more favors. We're square.
Okay, I'll
See
be
you
going
around.
now. Okay, I'm going to end here, and we'll continue next time. Which will most likely be, I think, probably Monday, I would say. But because I do not stream on the weekends. So, yeah. And we will be maybe finishing this. I don't know how long the game is. We've gone for about 3 hours, but I think it's a really short game anyway. So, yeah. And there's like not too much kind of side stuff, I'd say. But we will see. We'll be, of course, going for about 2-3 hours probably, as we usually do. Anyway, I'm going to go here. Please follow the stream if you enjoyed it. And also check out my socials, which are in the chat right now. Once again, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a good night or day, whichever it is for you at the moment. See you.